An eye-catching art installation has gone up at the Kootenay Gallery. The traveling body of work by Metis artist Tracey-Mae Chambers is titled with a hashtag, Hope and Healing Canada. Its purpose? To decolonize public spaces.
So this body of work came out of the discovery of unmarked graves at Kamloops in 2021. And I wasn't sure how to talk about decolonization, reconciliation, the Truth and Reconciliation recommendations, any of that kind of dialogue is really difficult to have. And I wanted to have it in a respectful way. And what better way than fibre? It's really hard to get angry at fibre. And so I thought, well, this is a great way to start this dialogue about decolonizing public spaces is with something that isn't confrontational. And fibre is certainly not confrontational.
Hope and Healing Canada first came together in July of 2021, and since then it has traveled extensively around the country, with its stop in Castlegar being the 182nd iteration of this body of work. The site-specific installations are made up of circles of weaving and crochet, strung together with webbing that changes shape and size with every install.
As I across the country, each community, when it comes back to me, I do another level of weaving on it around. When it comes back to me, if there's crochet, I do more crochet around. And that represents that community because they're doing their best to decolonize the space that they're in. And to me, decolonizing a public space is telling more than one story. It's telling everyone's story. That's an Indigenous story, a female story, which was often overlooked no matter where they were from. That's incredibly important to me. And that's what this body of work is about taking the story and who's telling it and asking those questions. Some of the installations are outside, but I would say it's about 50-50 outside and inside. I prefer the outside ones because they're more inclusive. I want everyone to be able to see them, and sometimes especially marginalized folks are not comfortable coming into a gallery space or a museum, or it's cost prohibitive. So if it's outside, I don't feel constrained by that, and I know they're not, which makes me very, very comfortable and very happy. The more inclusive we are as a society, the healthier we are. And the only reason that this works and stays up together is that it's connected to each piece is connected to the other piece, and that's, I think, what I want them to go away with.
Hope and Healing Canada is on now at the Kootenay Gallery and will stay up throughout the summer before traveling on to another Canadian community. For more information on Tracey-Mae Chambers, visit her website, traceymay.com. She can also be found on Instagram and Facebook. For Rogers TV in Castlegar, I'm Christina Krichkowski.